Hey guys, Trevor here with eCommerce Paradise, and today what I want to talk to you about is high-ticket dropshipping versus having your own e-commerce brand. If you're first time listening to my channel, definitely get my free niches list at ecommerceparadise.com/niches. It's a list of high-ticket products that you can sell online today and start a profitable business with. All right, so high-ticket dropshipping is a really simple business model where you just put up an online store and then you reach out to brands that create products that are in their niche, and you get a dealer agreement with them, and then you list their products in your store. And when they sell, you sell them at like a retail price. Then you buy them from your supplier at a wholesale price using a business credit card or something like that. And then they ship it directly to your customer for you so that you don't have to take the inventory and you don't have to stock any inventory at all. So you don't have to deal with the fulfillment. So it's a much lower cost way to start up a business, and has a lower barrier for entry. All you have to pay for is the domain, the hosting, email, and the phone, and you're good to go. So with your own brand, the benefit is that you have brand equity with your own brand. Instead of selling a brand that other people sell, you will have your own brand, and nobody else could sell that brand unless you want them to sell it. And the great thing about that is that it just sets you apart in the industry. So whatever industry it happens to be. So having a brand can really increase the value of your business to somebody, especially if it's a trademark brand. But it's going to have higher costs. You're going to have to pay for marketing. You're going to have to pay for manufacturing. You're going to have to pay for design. You're going to have to pay for packaging. You got to pay for fulfillment, and you're going to have to pay for inventory, and you're going to have to pay for warehousing and overhead and employees and all that stuff. Now, there's ways to have your own e-commerce brand where you don't have to do all that stuff, and you can still dropship it from a fulfillment warehouse, which I would recommend doing. But for a lot of people, especially in the beginning, you're going to be ordering samples and making sure the quality is good and stuff like that, and that's going to cost some money up front. And depending on the product, it'll cost a bit of money because usually there's minimum order quantities and things like that. And when you do go to order, the price will be cheaper the more you order, so you're going to want to order more in order to get a cheaper price, and that's going to cost you more money. It's going to cost you more to fulfill, bigger shipping, more warehouse space, etc. So building your brand right off the start may not be the best thing for you. It may be better to start with the dropshipping to get product research, information, and data. And then when you find a best-selling brand, then you can reach out to them and say, hey, will you private label for me? And will you just put my brand name on your product and ship it out, when I get orders? And some of them will do that, and that's a great way to do it. But you're going to need some cash to do that with, or a high-ticket, high-limit credit card. And, whether you do that or not, I think it's a great idea to have your own brand. You need to do it either by finding a Chinese supplier, or by doing it with one of your suppliers in the US, or by doing like print on demand or something like that. But you just got to start building your own brand kind of like as you do drop shipping. It's really going to help you, and it's going to build your business in the long run. So I would say both business models are wonderful, but with high ticket drop shipping, you're never going to have really your own brand of products. You're going to have a marketplace. So you can sell a high ticket marketplace. Investors will buy that, but it's not going to be for that high of a multiple. The average multiple I see with high ticket marketplaces is somewhere between 20 to 30x, whereas with your own brand you can get up to like 30 to 40x, sometimes up even higher to 50x if you have trademarked, if you have like a really custom product, and you've got protection on that. So it's a really good idea to go that route long run. And also you can build communities around it, and it'll just attract more attention, and it's always going to be something that's going to build a better business in the long run, is having your own brand. So definitely look into that. But is it somewhere you can start? I don't know. It depends on you. Do you have enough money to invest to build your own brand? Do you have any expertise in those fields? You might want to get your feet wet with dropshipping first before you build a brand, just to kind of know those fields and understand those fields. And who knows, maybe it just isn't something you want to do at all, even if you do dropshipping. So it's really up to you. But I would always recommend people start with dropshipping and to move up into creating their own e-commerce brand from there. So I hope this video makes sense, guys, and definitely check out my masterclass for high ticket dropshipping if you're interested in learning more. It's at ecommerceparadise.com/masterclass, and take advantage of our turnkey service if you want to have a high ticket dropshipping store built for you. ecommerceparadise.com/turnkey. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys out there. Take care.